Welcome to ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by IHG Hotels and Resorts. A couple of 5-2 teams in the SEC playing for the 80th consecutive season. Tennessee and Kentucky both facing a fork in the road today. Front for the Vols. Play clock winding down on Leary. They bring four. Leary rolls and takes off with his legs. And he's wrapped up just short of the line to gain.
We're able to do it, but you got to leave DBs out to protect the shot plays in the air.
Seventh best rushing attack in the country in yards per game, and you love the defensive line as well for Kentucky. Three-man rush, and they flip it to Jalen Wright, and just a yard brings up 4th and long.
Big Deon Walker, I think he's the best NFL prospect on this. He's so quick, he's like a big cat. It's amazing how well this guy's able to move for a guy his size. He's been doing this all year. He doesn't make the tackle.
Course of that game. Play action for Devin Leary. Plants, fires downfield, and he's got his man. Out toward midfield, and it's Jordan Dingle, one of his tight ends.
Really nice job. Jordan Dingle had to navigate through the middle of the field running that deep crossing route. And a nice job by Leary there, staying with it, allowing the window to open up, and then delivering a very accurate ball deep down the field. That's a lot of stuff, a lot of junk to get through in between four.
Barryon Brown in motion. Four-man rush, and Leary steps up. Stumbles forward, and he's out past the 50, ushered out by Beasley.
I'm all for it too, man. For this offense to get it on the right tackle.
On Jeremy Flax. On 3rd down, Leary is complete inside the 40, and it's Dingle again to move the sticks. 7 catch. Coming up on the final minute of the first. Pressure, quick release, and a catch for Tavion Robinson. Down at the 11. Gabe Judy Lally makes the stop after 16.
And there's another, it's coming right here. You're going to get a route right in behind it. It's the quick game. It comes out. His eyes go to it right away. And another example, Devin Leary dialed into this game plan.
2 years ago, he was so good at NC State. Set records, broke records of Phillip Rivers. Southern transfer Alex Rayner hasn't attempted a field goal since September 30th, but he is good. And Kentucky is on the board. Drive down the field, get 3. The lead is 7. Dying for me to ask you.
It was a winner.
Tennessee with it up by 7 early on in the second. And Joe Milton uncorks that cannon of an arm downfield and incomplete. He wanted Ramel Keaton.
And there's Maxwell Harrison. We've talked about how important and valuable he's been to this defense, and that time one-on-one with best deep threats outside. He turns around. They're definitely locked up, but turning around and trying to locate the football is an indicator a lot of referees look for. Lineman for Kentucky opening up the crease.
Give it to Sampson again, and he is swarmed in the backfield by De'Aric Jackson for no gain.
Yeah, and De'Aric Jackson.
On 2nd down, there's pressure on Milton. Got it away to the sideline and too tall, intended for White.
And guess who? Deon Walker, the 350-pound D tackle, the big cat, was right in Joe Milton's face. It's not going to be
backed up to the 36, and it's a screen. It's Squirrel White, and he gets hawked down by Keaton Wade. Jesse and Katie, Mike Monaco, our entire crew with you. Kentucky with it down by 10, and Leary up the sideline, and he's got Barryon Brown and a contested catch.
And that's big because Tennessee's without their best corner in this game for the rest of the season. Kamal Hatton out with an injury, so Kentucky goes out, takes a shot with their best.
32 yards, and now some up-tempo from the Wildcats, and Leary to Dane Key, and Leary looks like he's in a pretty good rhythm.
Well, going back to that last tested plays and contested throws, Barryon Brown, great release, stacks him, gives themselves room to work with, and he looks back, he's able to locate that strong hands through the catch, and he's a guy, Mike, that's had some.
Bill McLean and no Ray Davis. 4-man rush, and Leary zips one to the sideline for Key and a 1st down, and they move the sticks on 3rd down.
Another great example of pass pro by the big blue left tackle working one-on-one here against one of the best in college football, and James Pierce. He just stones him. He gets run over, but it gives Devin Leary enough time to get that throw.
Against 4, Leary toward the end zone for Brown. And a touchdown. Contested catch, Barrion Brown.
It's the second time they're draped all over him. Just running the wheel route and a perfect back shoulder throw by Devin Leary. You know what they say? There's no defense for a perfect.
Here's Leary on second down. Throw sideline for Anthony Brown-Stevens, who makes the catch for a first down for the freshman.
This is a fantastic look. He's just watching the corner. There's a drag route coming over. The corner gets lost looking to the end.
Sophomore off the edge. He drops back on third down. And Leary zips one to the sideline for Key and a first down.
And that's an NFL throw, man. I mean, you're throwing a comeback to the wide side. I mean, this is the same Devin Leary we saw a couple years ago at NC State when he threw 35 TDs versus only 5 picks. That for an individual player than at QB.
Play fake and a rollout and a quick one to Josh Caddis, one of the tight ends. And he rumbles down toward the 20. There is a flag down back at the 20. Could be a double pass. Tavion Robinson instead takes off up the sideline toward the 15.
I love that decision by Robinson. How many times do you see receivers get a double pass opportunity and they just...
Career at Virginia Tech. Ninth play of the drive on second down. Davis breaks the tackle, and he's got a first down inside the 10, and it's first and goal.
Yeah, there's some good, tough running. Kentucky late here in the first half.
Davis into motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep. Davis to the edge. Touchdown.
Tight ends have to get it done too on the perimeter. You're coming with the jet sweep this way. Guys got to be able to go out in space, get a hat on hat, and execute. Time and time again, Kentucky's been able to behind that table, looking good.
He had to take a shot at Florida as well.
Everything was going so well.
First down, and there's nothing there for Dylan Sampson. Fifth drive for Tennessee. They've got points on the first.
Well, here's the problem. And, you know, that's a problem right now. Playing with better eye discipline and focus, getting the call in, getting the substitutions in, that's always a problem.
Said to us. Third down and short, and it's Milton, and De'Aaron Jackson got to him for no gain. Fourth down.
That's a phenomenal job. They go with the QB run there on third and short, and it was De'Aaron Jackson able to kind of weave around the right side of the offensive line, get a tackle in the back for 2 more quarters.
Had been 54% for the season. You saw better than 70%. It's Davis on the ground for a good gain on first down.
Yeah, and they got to get him going as well. This guy leads the SEC in rush.
On the ground in that win over Florida at the end of September. Second down and 4, and Leary, quick throw. Dane Key lowers the shoulder out to midfield and barks at Gabe Judy-Lally.
And just a lot of cushion from BYU out here in corners, giving a lot of space on this hitch route. You saw Roman Harrison there, number 30, a defensive end.
To Lexington, Kentucky. First down and 10 from midfield for Devin Leary. Against pressure across the middle, Tavion Robinson is swarmed just shy of the first down stick by Wesley. 4-man rush, and Leary rifles one, and he's got Dingle, who gets crunched down in plus territory, brings up fourth down. On the ground with Wright, and he tumbles forward, and now it's second down and 19 for the Vols.
Done on the ground.
Milton tried to get free, and he cannot, out of the grasp of Keaton Wade.
That was just a design QB run. All show up. See, they're trying to pull a backside guard and Ollie Lane to scoop a situation. Kentucky's pass rush has to go.
Third down. Milton ducks away from pressure, and he's dropped.
J.J. Weaver makes the play, but Deion Walker gets the 60-pound D tackle, just collapsing the pocket. Very little for Joe Milton to do here. Great instincts and great quickness.
Evers. Play fake, and Leary to the field, and a catch by Barrion Brown for a first down.
Another real nice throw in rhythm that time. Hitch by Devin Leary. That's just beautiful. He's got his feet underneath him, good balance.
More gently after the call last time out against Alabama.
How do you do it? What, golf clap?
Yeah, I guess so. Davis left side, and he squirts past the 50. From the 48, play action again, and Leary in rhythm. Another completion, and Dane Key breaks away. At the 15, he's out of bounds.
Well, it was a nice route concept there. They had Dingle, the tight end, just kind of, he's going to start here, and you're going to see 27 Pierce just run outside that way. That opens the route, or the window for the dig by Dane Key, doing a nice job making.
Inside the red zone with 4 to go in the third. Leary rolls out, and now takes off. And Devin Leary slides down in the vicinity of the 5 using his legs.
It's amazing. You know, in the Missouri game, we help from the portal as well.
3rd down and 3. Leary, easy access. He's got his man for a touchdown. And it's Dane Key. And 6 for the Cats.
There's a great example of Devin Leary and Dane Key being on the same as he go to QB run here in these situations.
And Milton is under center. Hands it off to Small, and he's dragged down. Short of the line to gain, it brings up 4th down. And then the Spider-Man gif on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Milton lowers his shoulder for about a yard or 2. Deion Walker, the tackle.
Confidence here coming alive.
On 2nd down, Small stacked up again as this defense under Brad White in the 2nd half has searched for answers. 3rd down and 5. Pressure, and Milton goes down. Oxendine, the first to him.
Little game this way and bring the blitz this way, but everything kind of collapses over there on the left-hand side. Remember, that's Jeremiah Crawford now at left tackle, taking over for the injured John Campbell, and he just could not get it done against Oxendine.
2nd down off a play fake. And Leary checks it down to Ray Davis. And Davis reaches out for a 1st down, carrying it on the stop.
Just seeing really good decisions to tuck it and run. Like here, when to not take a shot. Nothing open downfield. Just find your check down Ray Davis early, and by getting it.
Play action again, and Leary takes a shot, and a great catch by Dane Key reaching out.
Dane Key through the fog. He's 6'3". He's got long arms with a tremendous hit somewhere near him, and he can pluck it. That's an outstanding catch between 2 defenders.
4-man rush. Leary across the middle in rhythm again, and a 1st down. And it's Demi Sumo Karngbe.
And that's him on an island in the slot working an option route. He can go outside or inside. This time here, gives him a little shake left, breaks across his face. He was matched up one-on-one with linebacker.
Kentucky really stepped things up defensively. And Dylan Sampson on the ground for just a yard. This is the worst starting field position for Tennessee. In from Oregon, hadn't had a catch in more than a month. And on 1st down, De'Aaron Jackson blows up Dylan Sampson.
It's so impressive when you watch Jackson and how he's able to kind of ole linemen that end zone.
On the 10th play of this drive, Milton thinking the same way. Going for the end zone for White, and it's broken up by Phillips.
Well, they moved Andrew Phillips into the slot specifically to cover Squirrel White in this game. That was a good move personnel-wise for Brad White. You see the speed out there, little handsy. He's able to knock it away, and it might have been out of bounds anyway had he even caught it.
That's the most natural position. Brady to go in the 4th, trailing by 9, and Leary sets up a screen for Tavion Robinson. Fights forward for 8 yards.
Like that idea, and again, just trying to take advantage of their blitz look from Tennessee.
They bring 4, and Leary to the sideline, and he's got Dingle for a 1st.
I was trying to cover him one-on-one here in the flat. Just a good route, good timing on the throw.
Kentucky's got it from the 41, and Leary checks it down. He's got Ray Davis, and Ray Davis swings forward with a 1st down into plus territory.
And they're another good decision, right?
Showing some pressure again. Instead, it's 4. Leary standing in this time and firing across the middle to one of his tight ends, Josh Caddis, who breaks a tackle and tumbles out of bounds into the red zone.
You're just seeing everybody get in.
For Kentucky. Pressure comes. Leary gets rid of it to the sideline for Brown at the 10. 2 yards shy, and it's 4th down.
And that is such a small speed out. Whew.
Rainer's good to make it a 6-point game. With 4:24.
The ball and they run it downhill.
That was 24 yards from Sampson. It gets stacked up. They got to grab onto every single limb now of Dylan Sampson.
They do, and they also have to start thinking about when to start using these wire here.
1:49 to go. Kentucky's got just one timeout, and they swing down to Sampson with De'Aaron Jackson. To the finish line on the other. Wow.
I think you got to be so happy in what you've seen from your team if you're Josh Heupel too, because you did it on the ground like you do mostly every week, and then Joe Milton was really good with accuracy, throwing it through the air. The defense came up and got the stops they needed in key moments. Wins are hard in this conference.